Hey everyone, so the Halloween update is finally here. The long-awaited Halloween update. My goodness, I could not tell you how excited I am for this one. So of course, first things to notice, the entire map changed again to the brown grass color that we are so familiar with when it's Halloween time, or at least when it's autumn, so we can enjoy that now. Time to paint all of my plots. Looking at the new items, checking in categories, we have an inflatable candy corn, we have a metal leaf tray, and actually, this one looks so nice, you guys. Like, zooming into it a little bit. Look at it. It is so beautiful. I cannot wait to put that on my living room tables. And this is actually an item that will stay. So again, for every festive update or special update, we have some items that are only for sale during Halloween. For example, the inflatable candy corn right here. Items that do not say that will actually stay in the game. We have a canopy tent. Don't know if we had that already, actually, but I do think it's new. Then we have a pillar candle. Absolutely loving that one. I feel like I need to zoom in on smaller items. Looks absolutely beautiful, you guys. I'm definitely gonna be using that one inside of my builds. Then we have some candles, so let me just put them out real quick so I can zoom into them. They're all kind of small. Now it's kind of weird because the rounded square candle is not resizable. However, the round glass candle holder is resizable, so keep that in mind. And a miniature pumpkin candle is only for sale during Halloween. Then we have an oil lamp. Beautiful lamp as well. We have, and I never know how to say that word, I'm just gonna say wreath and hope that it's correct. We have a wreath to hang on your wall, so very autumny. So loving that a lot. This is only for sale during Halloween. We have a plastic rake. But then these items, you guys, I am so excited for these items. I still need to zoom in on the small candles. There you go, have a nice look at them. These are all of the new candles and the oil lamp. But now, moving on to the big stuff, we have a cotton candy machine. We have a small cotton candy machine. Now, all of these are Bloxburgs, keep that in mind. But they will stay after the Halloween update. And then we also have a popcorn machine as well, looking like one of these old popcorn machines you would see in cinemas. Then we have a rough autumn tree. And these trees are actually around the map as well. If you place these trees, they will drop some leaves on your plot. They won't drop leaf piles, but I will place a leaf pile. Coming back to that in a second. Then all of the bathroom stuff is from the previous update. And then we have a new pumpkin that was added, the Ghost O Lantern. So basically, this is all of the stuff that was added this time during the Halloween update. So let's go and test it out. I still need to go into the fridge. Doing that in a second as well. But the popcorn machine will actually give you cotton candy, obviously, with a little face on it. So I think that's so cute. If you eat it, it will kind of turn your face into a creepy looking Halloween person. I am still not dressed up for Halloween. Of course, my favorite cotton candy is the pink one, so we're gonna go with that one. But it looks amazing. I actually love how it gives you like a mask when you eat it. The popcorn machine, you can fill it up with popcorn. We have buttered popcorn, kettle corn, cheese popcorn, and caramel popcorn. So let's go for caramel. And if you filled it up, you can see that there's like popcorn inside of the machine. It looks amazing. I think it's a really nice decoration item as well. Take out a bag of popcorn. It will look like this. The popcorn bags do have different colors for each type of popcorn you eat, so that's really cool as well. Now, going into decorate and then special, these are all of the items that we already had from previous years. So I'm just gonna quickly place them and give you a look at them so that if this is your first Halloween, you can actually see them. Okay, so these are all of the items that we had in previous years. If you're new, this is gonna be quite a lot for you, but we have the normal sized skeleton, and this is absolutely terrifying. We have a giant skeleton, the spider, the inflatables. Actually, you can also deflate the inflatables. Same thing with the candy corn that we have gotten, which is new. You can also deflate that one. It will just go down to the ground basically, and yeah, sit there. Now, one thing I will say, if you are about to stock up on something, stock up on these scarecrows. They are very useful if you want to make gardens because, I don't know, it's just a realistic element. I have to mention though, sometimes they will turn towards you when you are not looking, so keep that in mind. They sometimes do not stand still in the same position. Then another thing to mention as well, there is a cheap coffin, there is an expensive coffin. The only difference is the expensive one will say oof, the cheap one will say RIP. You can sleep in them, as you can see, and then jump scare people. We have these pumpkin mans, the flying pumpkin. Same thing with the gravestones. The oof one is expensive, RIP one is cheap. Another skelly, some cauldrons, more pumpkins. Also, if you didn't know that, you can actually take a normal pumpkin and carve it into whatever shape you want. You will take up the pumpkin. As you can see, just some crafty, handy things. And there you go, you crafted your own pumpkin right there. We have this carpet, very cute carpet. Some more candy balls, some lanterns, some structurals, some lamps, and then these ceiling thingies that if you jump into them, they will move around, so that's quite fun. The lamp won't do that because it's a lamp. Then some more wall stuff that we already had, and then these candy buckets, you can actually pick them up and go trick or treating if you want to. So when it comes to the build mode items, these are all of the items that we already had from last year's update and the years before that. These are all of the new items. So we have a new inflatable, we have a tree that's dropping leaves, very cozy. I said I would come back to the leaf pile, and that is actually for the rake. If you take out your rake and you go up to the leaf pile, you'll actually rake up the leaves. They will disappear for a little bit. Takes a while though. But as you can see, the leaf pile disappears for a little bit. It will reappear, don't worry about it. It's just a fun little animation. Then we have these new candles. The only resizable candle that we have is the rounded one, the green one. But other than that, I love all of this. It looks amazing. Then these popcorn machines, cotton candy machines, amazing stuff. Absolutely loving that. Will definitely keep those in my houses. The wreath, if that's the correct pronunciation, the rake. And then this tent, I'm not quite sure. I think it came with a previous update, but honestly, I need to keep up more with the updates. I'm not quite sure if this tent is new or not. Now, before we start our cooking show, I do want to go into the city center, because your plot items are not the only things that will change during the Halloween update, as most of you already know. The first thing you'll notice when you enter the city center is that every building in the city center is decorated. So we have some bats hanging, some pumpkins everywhere, just some nice decorations overall. However, I do think that the parking garage is super creepy because it has spiders crawling out of it. As you can see right here, this is just creepy. I will avoid it the entire Halloween season. I'm so scared of spiders. Then we have plenty of pumpkins right across the street from Mike's Motors. And right here you can buy some stuff. So you can buy a pumpkin spice latte, apple cider, caramel apples, pumpkins, and a pumpkin spice hot chocolate. And this is the cutest thing ever. I will stock up on these so much. I love the mug. Like, this is my favorite mug ever. So I'm definitely going to be keeping those. Also, if you drink that up, you will be left with an empty mug that will be perfect to use as like a plant holder. I'm actually going to take that one home. So taking a table, taking out a basic shape, just a small basic shape basically. Vertical cylinder, for example. Going into garden. Oh no. The game shut down. Oh no. I'm so glad I placed my mug. Okay, where were we? So we were at the basic shape. I was in garden looking for plants. So let's say these wildflowers go on top of the basic shape. Are they on top of the basic shape? No, they aren't. Wait, what? Okay, anyways. Taking my mug. This is gonna be the cutest thing ever. Okay, you cannot tell me that this is not cute. I'm gonna stack up so many hot chocolates. You have no idea. I'm loving this. Now back to the city center. Got distracted for a second. So other things that changed in the park near the city center, there is now a graveyard that you can visit. I see a lot of players actually use this to roleplay, like we're gonna visit grandma at the graveyard, and then people come to the graveyard, visit grandma, but it's a graveyard. It's supposed to be creepy and not inviting for roleplayers, but you do you if you enjoy that. Then at the pier, not much changed except the Ferris wheel has some more creepy colors attached to it, so we do have some colors on it, but it's mostly black and orange, and we also have some decorations on the pier. And then we need to go up to the highway. Oh my god, guys. This is something I've asked for so long. I only just found out, but you can now whitelist players in your neighborhood. So if you go into settings and you set who can join to no one, and then you go to allowed players, and let's say I want to add, for example, Float, then he will be able to join, but no one else will. I've been asking for that for so long because sometimes I do want some friends not to join me. I love that. Now another thing that was added, but you need to go all the way up to the highway for that. I know I'm all over the place, but I'm finding out stuff as well. I didn't know about the whitelist. So as you can see right now, Floaty joined. If I go to options, who can join no one is on. Floaty is in my whitelisted player, so allowed players, and he can join. That is amazing. That I love. I'm so happy about that. Anyways, we have the ranch right here, or the orchard, what? We have a new popcorn lady right here, cotton candy. We can buy everything we can in our plot, so the cotton candy, popcorn. You can also buy corn dogs here, and a new pumpkin ice cream sandwich. Let's take a look at that. Looks amazing. Another thing to stock up, my goodness. We have a witch's brew. That is just the soda from the BFF store, which wasn't something that you could buy before, if I'm correct. Going into the orchard, so as you can see, there's a lot to discover here. There's a stage, there's a playground. It's perfect for roleplay families, or if you just want to visit something. We have another bar right here. Here you can order a lot of fun stuff. So the muffin, I'm actually gonna show you those so that I don't have to cook them in a second. We have a Halloween muffin. This one has a spider on top of it, as you can see. I don't think that's edible. We have a tombstone brownie with an RIP thing on top of it. A pumpkin cookie with just a little pumpkin face on top of it. Very cute. Then everything that's in a candy bowl you can take as well. There's ghost cookies. And then one thing I'm very excited about, if you go to the coffee machine, you can now make a pumpkin spice cappuccino. Taking that out, as you can see in my coffee, there's a little pumpkin craved into it, and I absolutely love that. That is such a nice detail. Oh my goodness. Yet another thing to stock up. And then in here as well, in this orchard, you can take pictures. You can sit here, take pictures in the fall cart, or you can sit here if you want to. Happy fall. Wait, I clicked wrongly. Sit here, take a picture with your friends. Happy fall, everything. You can use all of the items here. I don't know if that was intended. That's probably for a hunt or something. I don't know if you can actually store items in there. Nope. Okay, no. They just all go into my inventory. And then there's this maze. I never seem to be able to finish it. I did last year, but if you finish it, you will get a reward if you get to the middle. So that's a fun trophy to get as well. Now, time for my quick and preppy kitchen. Oh, so apparently you can make leaf piles with the rake as well. Gonna have to look into that. Okay, this is my preppy kitchen. This seems about right. So let's take a look. Quick meals. Okay, there seems to be nothing new in quick meals, so let's go straight to cooking. So the pumpkin cookies, we've already seen that. We have seen the ghost cookies, the muffin, pumpkin muffin. We have sugar donuts now, and this is what they look like. Love them. Spooky cake pops are back. Those look amazing. As you can see, these cake pops, they look absolutely amazing. I think that was such a fun addition to the game, placing them down, taking one. As you can see, gosh, I love those. Those are amazing. The tombstone brownies, we have already seen them as well. And that's it for cooking. Now I need to test what Floaty told me about a rake. Going to a random spot on my plot and using it. Okay, that does actually create a leaf pile. That is amazing. So we just made $28 by just raking some floor. I wish we could do that in real life as well, but that is amazing. Checking to see if there has been an update log yet, because I always miss out on items. That's typical me. Fall and Halloween themed items, food and locations, yes. Plenty of pumpkins, orchard farms, popcorn, cotton candy, we've gone over that. Resized pumpkins, yes. To push carried player in a wheelbarrow. That's what the wheelbarrows are for. Neighborhood allow list setting, raise neighborhood player limit to 75. 75, you guys. We can now have 75 players. So that's what they were for at the orchard. That makes so much sense, actually. I'm waiting for Float to reply because I do want to push him around the map. Come on, Floaty, I can see you over there. So I think we need to be family. Oh my god, I just carried Floaty. He's in the wheelbarrow. Oh my god. That is amazing. The wheel does not turn though, which is quite strange. But oh my god, that is so cool. So anyways, this update has actually quite a lot. I was looking at this and I was thinking, you know what, that's not a lot of new stuff, but all the stuff that was added, like whitelisting on neighborhoods, and this pushing in the cart thing is so funny as well. The popcorn and cotton candy are probably my favorites. Hold up, we're gonna try something right here. Okay, so that does not work. Anyways, we have a lot more than I thought was coming, especially with the items that we had from the previous years. I'm so impressed with this update. Now, anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna start decorating my house for Halloween. I'm super excited and been wanting to do that for a long time now. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe.